I'm Tiana, and I'm making my first YouTube video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about freshman advice for high school. Um, Freshman year, you have, well, it would either be super easy or super hard. But for me, it was more like in the middle. Academic wise, it was super duper easy. And as for like, it's more like an emotional thing, because you're not so much of a baby anymore. You're like, wow, I'm entering in the real world, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know if I'm doing this right, or I don't know who's good for me and who's not good for you. And so you're just like in this whole drastic change where you're just trying to find who you are and where you belong. As for me, I went and, I went to high school. First day, I was so excited, but I was actually scared though. To be honest, my image of first day of school and high school overall is the movies Mean Girls, High School Musical, and what's the other one? And Clueless. Okay, like that was my idea of high school, and I was completely wrong. It's not. You don't have mean girls, right? Unless if, I don't know, there are mean people and there are rude people, but you don't. It's not like the movies, like it's not what they portray, or like it's a big happy family or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, you'll always have your friends, and you'll find who your real friends are and who are not. And um, as long as you stay true to who you are, like you're gonna see and you're gonna meet different people, different things, just different everything, like, and you're gonna want to probably like experiment here and there and try to join clubs and try to find new things and see what you might be interested or what you are probably not so interested in. And eventually, you switch out back and forth, and then you get through the year, you're like, this sucks, this is terrible, you start crying probably, but once you get to like Christmas, when they usually give you that Christmas break, you're gonna like come to the realization of, okay, this is not as bad, I sort of get the hang of this, and it's all gonna be better. And it's just, it's high school, you're you were literally for a whole year knowing everyone, knowing everything, knowing where the classes were at, and basically nobody can mess with you because, I mean, you were an eighth grader. Why would you mess with someone? Why would someone dare to mess with you? But now you're back to the bottom, like a baby. We are the freshmen are freshies. Now I'm gonna be in 10th grade, so I don't know how that's gonna come. Usually they say that 10th grade is like, academic wise, it's so hard. But I mean, I guess it just all depends on the teachers and who you have. And yeah, but they say like freshman year is all emotional, because you're you getting out of middle school, meaning like you think you're an adult but you're still a baby, and now it's like it's almost hitting you. It's your freshman year, 3 more years, college, and life starts. Or if not, college starts while you're going through life stuff, like it's all crazy. So it's more like emotional. Then your sophomore year is more like academic wise. you need to you need to make sure you know what you're doing and what you have and what you don't have, and be aware and be on top of your game. Which, another tip is, your freshman year, try to stay on top of your studies and everything. You do not want to fail drastically. You want to at least have like a 3.5 GPA, at least. So that way you're to the point that for your 10th grade, you're like, okay, I got this. I could do this, I just got to remain. I just got to either want it high. You could either try to get it higher or keep it, or however you want, really. But, and always study for your tests. do not procrastinate, because this year, every other year of my life, I've always procrastinated. No lie. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I was that perfect kid. No, I was not. Okay, and I procrastinated a lot. But I mean, there's times where I had my head in the game. You know, I did what I had to do. But this year, like for my ninth grade year, I did not procrastinate. There was probably 5 times maximum. That's it. Where I just felt so lazy, and and I just procrastinated. But if you don't procrastinate, and the moment you get the worksheet or the homework or whatever you have to do, you go and do it. Like, do it, and don't hesitate. Like, the way that I managed it was, whenever I'll have time, like, I'll really focus. Like, my classes, I have 7 classes, okay? So I live in Louisiana, okay? And the way they do school, at least in Slidell, right, is you have 7 classes each and every single day. Some people in different states, basically in different states, or even different countries, I guess, they do like a block schedule or whatever, or one day they may have certain classes and the other day they have other classes. Well, in my case, I have 7 classes each and every single day. So it's like 53 minutes each for 7 classes. And, it's when you go home and teachers decide to sit here and leave everything to the last minute, especially like when exams come in, they leave everything to the last minute. It's not the best thing you would like to procrastinate in. You want to get everything done, and you have 7 classes, so you can work within it, around it, but just remember to also have fun and go to school dances and school events and stuff like that. Like, this year, I didn't go to many, like, football games. I went to the dances and stuff, but I didn't go to, like, many football games or, like, little events here and there. And I would like to do that this year. I don't really know how it's going to turn out, but, yeah. I would like to go and, just remember that you're a kid. You don't, unless if you have, a part-time job, then, okay, you get your little extra moolah. It's okay. But, you remember you're a kid at the end of the day. When you're 18 is when you're an adult, and you're a kid, and you should enjoy hanging out with your friends, of course, doing the right decisions, but hanging out with your friends and doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, and just focus in school, and do not skip class, and do not do something that will get you in trouble. Please don't do that. It's going to go on your record, and you'll get in trouble for it. And it will just be dumb overall to just get in trouble for something. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, this is my first video. Advice for the incoming freshies of high school. And please subscribe to my channel. And, yeah.